Hello.
We're here talking about a very, very serious issue. Uh, we're here to talk about the issue of bread. More specifically, bread in schools.
Bread, it's not a laughing matter.
No.
There are so many bread control rules, but that cannot stop the amount of bread use that goes on every day inside our country.
That's the thing is you're absolutely right. You know, people think that that bread's just perfectly safe. That bread is just something you can just have around the family and just have in the home and not be a big deal. But a lot of kids can just get a hold of bread and bring it to school. They could bring it to any other activity. Bread is not hard to get a hold of. There are very few restrictions on who can have bread. Who can use bread, and it's not...
You're right, yeah. There was this story from last Friday. There was this girl, and she decided to accuse a man of putting bread in her backpack. And she was right. A man did put bread in her backpack.
Oh, gosh.
And it was horrible. The man took 4 slices of bread and placed them in a backpack.
Wow,
In a backpack.
Wow, that's something you think that happens to other schools, not your own. That bread. Was she okay? There was
severe injuries went to her lower appendix
from the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's just the kind of thing. Someone who seems totally normal has mental illness. They show up with a loaf of bread.
You know what? Here's a picture of what the girl looked like after the bread. You support bread and you support what this does to people?
You're a monster.
I mean, if I had bread anywhere near me, I would kill myself. Because just break my arms. If you just continue.
And anyone can have bread.
You can get it at your local supermarket! Retard!
Or for a little more at the gas station.
Your mother can give you bread. She might slap you with it, and that could cause serious injuries.
And this is just one salient example about what bread can do to tear apart a school. This girl will never be the same. It could take her possibly seconds, maybe even a minute, to get bread out of her backpack, please.
As Abraham Lincoln once said, bread is a serious matter, but bread at a school is merely but a laughing matter.
John F. Kennedy also once said, "Ask not what your bread can do for you,
but what you can do for your bread.
Which is not buy bread because it's dangerous."
Because bread is what killed and deformed that little girl.
And you know what? All of the famous serial killers in the world have eaten bread. That is a fact.
Including your mother.
Including your mother. Even your mother eats bread.
I'm sure your mother even shows bread in places you don't want to know. Places like backpacks.
Yes. It's disgusting where our school system is going, where bread can just be in the hands of children who hurt other children with bread.
I mean, that girl took 5 seconds out of her precious young life to take bread out of her backpack. Oh gosh.
I don't even like to think about it. I don't even like to think about it.
Grab that backpack really quick. I'm going to give a demonstration of how violent this crime really is. We're not going to show these people's faces, but here it goes.
I just have to step away from the backpack for 1 second.
Bread.
1 second.
Look, you see this bread?
Toasted black. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. He got bread in there in a couple seconds. I wouldn't have even noticed that. And you know what?
That's gonna kill somebody!
You're still allowed to bring bread to the airport. Did you know that? Did you know you're not allowed to have 4 ounces of shampoo
You
on a
are
plate?
allowed to bring this to an airport.
Burnt piece of toast.
Solid as a rock. Disgusts me. You disgust me.
You do. You disgust him.
Every one of you obese little Americans in the audience.
With your dependence on foreign bread and trying to find bread through foreign wars.
As another thing, the bread market.
Yes, mention that.
The bread market. Your children go to the supermarket and buy bread. This is what we call the bread market.
Yeah.
Step
The
1
black
of the
bread
bread
market.
market. You walk into the supermarket. Hello, cashier. May I have some bread? Yes, follow me. The cashiers will willingly give you bread.
Of all types.
Wheat,
Pumpernickel,
pumpernickel,
sourdough,
sour. Worst kind.
anything there. And you don't even
Even in certain holidays, they bring out certain types of bread that can be super dangerous, such as pumpkin spice. It's so bad. And what you call it? The other holiday cakes. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what he's talking about! Stop ignoring him!
This does not mean it's okay. This does not mean bread is radical. It means
go with bread!
it means... So go shove your bread
Where the sun don't shine. In the toaster.
and eat it.
Don't
Because you know
abuse
where
it.
bread goes once you eat it.